Good afternoon. Yesterday, the Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and President Trump fired the first of what will be, we think, over 20,000 people at the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. They got rid of Connecticut's Administration for Children and Families Regional Office in Boston, which administers our Head Start program, our Meals on Wheels program, TANF, that's the Temporary Aid for Needing Families program, Child Support Enforcement, and services for runaway and homeless youth. What does that mean for those vital, essential programs that Connecticut relies on to serve our most vulnerable constituents? We simply don't know. Russell Vought, the director of the President's Office of Management and Budget, calls these cuts fantastic. We're here to talk about a specific cut that, at a time when it seems nothing can shock us, seemed particularly shocking, which is, to the best of our knowledge, it appears that the entire federal office that administers the LIHEAP program, this is Low Income Heating Assistance, has been fired. There is not one person who was spared. 100,000 families in Connecticut relied on low income heating assistance through the Connecticut Energy Assistance Program last winter. 100,000 families, that's 200,000 people, more or less. Over the last few years, on a bipartisan basis, the legislature has supported the LIHEAP program. We have put state funds into the program to support it. It is a program that benefits our constituents in every single state representative and state senate district. It is a vital lifeline to keep people with disabilities, to keep the elderly, to keep low-income families from freezing to death in the winter. And without that program, we have no alternative. There is no additional safety net. And so today, we're calling on President Trump and Secretary of Health and Human Services Kennedy to reconsider, to save this program, to ensure that our constituents this winter don't freeze to death. And we need a path forward. It is a really scary time for people in this state. We've got an array of advocates, government voices, our business community to sound the alarm behind me. We are going to sound the alarm as loud as we can. And with that, I will turn it over to my co-chair on the Human Services Committee, Representative Gilchrist.